Hey, sweetheart. I'm so glad you called. I was just thinking about you. I'm going to make your favorite supper, and then I thought maybe we could spend a little time together later.
Oh, sorry. I got to work late, and after that I'm going out to happy hour with some co-workers, so don't wait up for me tonight, okay?
That's the third time this week. When do we get to spend some time together?
It's my job. Don't you like the new car that I bought you and the watch that's on your arm? Hey, someone's got to work around here. Hey, look, I got to go. Bye.
Does that situation look familiar to you? Well, you just saw an example of the power struggle. What is it? And how can you break free and save your relationship? Well, author of the new audiobook, Get the Man You Want, and celebrity life coach Patrick Wanis is here with us to even the score. Okay. The situation we just saw, don't you just like the car that I bought you? Oh, I'm sorry, I have to work. That whole power struggle.
Yeah, that's the workaholic who's trying to use the work as a way of not getting close to his wife or his partner, and it's a way of him controlling her because he's not there, not giving her attention. He's using the work as a way of staying away from her. And that is a power struggle. He's controlling her, as well as using the money.
So what does she do? Does she go out and get a job? What if she's raising kids?
Well, it's not just about the money, although that's a good question. Ultimately, she has to sit down with him and say to him, this is the most important thing in our relationship. It's the time we spend together. It's not just what you buy me. And are you aware that we're drifting further and further apart because of the amount of time you're spending at the office rather than at home?
Well, why isn't he aware of that when she says that probably daily? I want to see you more. I mean, men know that they're working hard. They know that they're coming home
He's not aware of his issue. He doesn't realize what he's really trying to avoid, which is intimacy or the pain of rejection. So it goes back to whatever he experienced in his early years that's making him scared of actually getting close. So he uses the work as a buffer. So it's ultimately, she has to say, this is what I need you to do, or we have to take some other action.
I don't know any women who do anything like that.
So, well, you've got to call them out and then put safety and reassurance in the relationship. Reassure him to tell him, you are important to me, and I also want to be number one in the relationship, not the work.
Okay, well, let's see the next scenario.
Hey, sweetheart, I need to ask you a question. For the party next week, should I wear these shoes or should I wear these shoes? I can't decide.
It doesn't really matter. They both look terrible anyway.
Why would you say that?
No one's going to be looking at your shoes anyway. And by the way, your butt looks huge in that outfit.
Oh my God. Oh, I suppose you think you look like Brad Pitt.
Hey, you're lucky to have me. I could have millions of women.
Okay, Patrick, what do we do in that situation?
That's a classic example of the man that puts the woman down, lowers her self-esteem as a way of controlling her. And men do it so often in relationships. You're ugly, you're fat, you're stupid, you're lucky to have me. The woman has to sit down and call him out and let him know what he's doing and to let him know that she's not going to put up with it. Meaning, I know what you're trying to do. I know that you're trying to put me down and I'm not going to accept it. The second thing is, again, to reassure him that he's okay. And I know that sounds strange. Here he's putting him down, but you want to reassure him because it's his insecurity that's driving him to put her down. The next thing is stop seeking the other person's approval. Start building your own self-esteem, because if you really know you're okay, you're going to look at him and say, why would you say that? Why did you just say that to me?
Well,
do you feel better putting me down?
Some women look at it, you said stop seeking others' approval, but some women look at it as, I want my husband's opinion.
Yes. Now, there's a difference between wanting someone's opinion and saying, am I good enough? Please reassure me and tell me I'm good enough. Of course, in a relationship, we want our partner to praise us, to tell us that we're special. We've got to be careful about being attached to their every single word. So we're sitting there waiting, please give me a compliment so I can feel good about myself today. Then you have no power.
So we should never ask, hey, honey, do these jeans make my butt look fat?
These shoes make my... Yes, you shouldn't say that. Because it's not going to work. You'll get a weird answer.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, you're sticking with us, though, because you have a lot more sticky situations up your sleeve that you may find yourself in with your spouse or your boyfriend. And we have the information for you. Patrick's sticking with us. And then, have you ever wanted to take a tour through an Italian villa? Well, next we take a look at one right here in Houston. You'll never believe where. We'll be right back.